Hey everybody, welcome back to Team Draft Super League. This week we've got my team Peach Garden Oath with me, William Jensen, Reed Duke, and Owen Turtenwald against Goat Stew with my current co-hosts Rich Owen, Yoger, Wiegersma, and Mike Cron. Rich, where does the name Goat Stew come from?
It's actually the national dish of Curacao, which is where we were all, yourself included, residents once upon a time.
Yeah, I remember. I actually knew the answer, but the crowd might not know. I heard a really funny story about the goats. I'm sure you've heard it too. Like they have the goats with the tags, the honor system goats. Like you take a goat, you call, you pay for the goat based on the number, right? And then apparently somebody at one point hit a goat with a car and got a bill. Like somehow they figured out who ran over the goat, and they sent the bill to the person.
That may be apocryphal. I don't know if I'm too familiar with that story.
Well, I heard the story. I can't confirm that it's true, but I can confirm it's a story.
I mean, I did once roll up to the grocery store and there was a donkey parked in a parking spot, but that one actually happened. I don't know about
me either. So I think Yoger's deck looks incredible. I had the pleasure of playing against Yoger last round. He beat me very quickly.
Yeah, it seems like he'd be very well matched up against you too.
For sure. Like I just basically can't beat Sandworm Convergence, although the game didn't get to that point. Grind to Dust is like just obscene against me. Like my whole strategy is to put a couple big creatures into play. I don't really have a good way to remove Hapatra, like 4 mana cards that I can't cast reliably and whatever. So I got kind of run over. It looked like you and Reed. I was watching a little bit downstairs. It looked like you and Reed had just both attack and see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. It kind of worked out better for him. It was kind of an unfortunate draft. Like he's white-black behind me, but his deck's significantly better than mine, which, I mean, happens sometimes, but not ideal.
Yeah, that is unusual. I guess Pack 2 must have been good to him or something.
Yeah, and I guess it took me a little while to get into white-black. Like I first picked rares that I'm not playing in Pack 1 and 2, and then he's got the big 7 mana thing. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Oh yeah. The God Pharaoh's Gift or whatever.
Yeah.
I forget the name of it.
Yeah, I mean they're both close-ish games, but he was just kind of a little bit ahead in both of them.
How much do you like that card?
The God Pharaoh's Gift?
Yeah.
I mean it's pretty great. Like it'll generally win the game by itself when you get to cast it. The format's pretty quick. You don't always get to 7, but it's good.
Do you think it's like a first pick bomb take no matter what type card?
I don't know about no matter what, but like I'd probably take it over any of like all the best commons. It being colorless is also
right.
That you always get to play it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not in the running for best card in the set or anything like that.
No, of course not. But I mean, it could still be the 15th best card in the set and be better than all the uncommons or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So you're all in Japan now.
Oh yeah, it's what time is it here? It's about 11 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up today about 2 o'clock, maybe slightly earlier. So that's good.
Did you all just arrive?
We got here like 36 hours ago.
Okay.
So we've slept here for 2 nights. I'm too big for Japan. I actually love Japan, but everything's really small here. They didn't expect somebody of my size to use their facilities and sit
the showers come up to your belly button.
Yeah, so I have to duck through almost every doorway. It's rough.
Mm-hmm. So you guys all have a big house together?
No, we have 2 houses. Yoger's not here, like right now. We're in halves because I guess I don't know. We had a lot of trouble finding something with 10 or 12 beds or whatever. So we ended up just getting two smaller places. I haven't seen the other place. This place is it's fine. We don't have the best setup for doing coverage as well as playing a team draft though. I'm just sitting up in a bedroom, but whatever.
Do you all go into separate bedrooms for the draft?
No, we were in the same room. We didn't talk or look. I mean,
the stakes are high, but
the stakes are high, but we refrained from cheating in the team draft Super League. Yeah. I mean, Owen and I are in the same room always. I mean, every week during the draft, but we don't, whatever. Believe me, it's very easy. It would be very easy if somebody actively wanted to cheat at this. You could just turn on the stream. I mean,
right. Everyone's in a chat with each other.
Exactly. Everybody knows each other, so whatever.
Yeah.
And there's, But no, we were all down there. But obviously the coverage is a problem because I need to talk about the opponent's hands and.
Right. Then you have to separate yourselves.
So I find myself in the enviable position of not having to play anymore because we've won. If Owen, Turtenwald, and Reed Duke both manage to win a match of Magic.
Sounds like you're going to have to play.
Well, historically, I find when I need them to win, they do. So I'm hoping history repeats itself. I just got a text message from Andrew Cuneo that said somebody is impersonating me on Twitch, presumably because I'm on a stream right now. He just finds it necessary to troll me.
Are you rebroadcasting his stream? Or something?
No, he's not even here. I don't know. He's just
being strange,
exactly.
Cuneo.
Yeah.
And you're all playing the GP this weekend?
Yeah, we are. Well, all of us who are here.
Right.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm curious. I haven't played any sealed deck, nor will I, but I have a pretty good understanding of the limited format, I think.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Grand Prix Toronto, when basically everyone else in the world is playing the GP in Japan.
Is it limited?
Yep.
All right. Sounds like we're ready to go, so we're going to send you down to the match between Owen Turtenwald and Yoger Wiegersma, is it? Yep. Welcome back. Here's the match. Owen Turtenwald, Yoger Wiegersma. I'm William Jensen, along with Rich Owen, Canadian limited specialist / mastermind.
I was wondering where that was going. Hi. So, getting to the game, that I couldn't tell you, but it looks like Owen's going to have to mulligan.
Well, depends who won the roll.
Indeed.
Yoger's hand's pretty mediocre, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Owen did end up mulliganing, so he's probably on the play.
Yeah.
No, he's on the draw and mulliganed. Wow, I hate it.
Took a conservative line, but I mean, initially it looked like to me like mulligan, because even if you get there, like you're still kind of stuck on 2 for a while. You're not necessarily.
Yeah, I was just kidding. I don't really hate it. I think it's totally fine to mulligan that hand. He had a tormenting voice though.
He did, but like,
wow,
you still play a 2 on 2.
Yoger's got some action over there.
Yeah, he's got big plans for those. I wasn't sure about it in deck construction. Like, I think I would have played a land over one of those amulets. His color requirements aren't that tough. I think he's playing like 14 lands.
Didn't look too closely. What's his white? Is it just Grind to Dust?
Yeah, Grind to Dust. I think that's it.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm not a huge fan of Traveler's Amulet, but it's okay. How many lands did he play?
I think it was, the last I saw it was 14. But
14 land, that's not a lot of land. Drawing a 7-drop stuck on 3 lands is not great either.
Yeah. Oh, but it's not like Yoger's kind of getting too far ahead here. He can form into Venom like the 2/3, but then the 2/1 still holding off the 4/2, and okay, so it's not even gonna have to do that.
So I'm probably not gonna find a double block here, would be my guess.
Mm-hmm.
Although I don't know, he could look at Owen's list and just not be afraid of anything and be happy to trade either creature.
Does Owen have one of the Gift of Strengths?
I honestly don't know. I don't.
Yeah. There were a few going around, but yeah, double block's reasonable if he knows there's no trick coming.
Sure.
Yeah, Owen's deck basically does play at sorcery speed.
Kind of at parity now. I mean,
right? Yeah, like it's kind of gonna be a race between who can draw spells Or if Yoger can draw spells and Owen can draw lands, and generally
Right.
the person needing to draw lands is favored there.
Not if you're only playing 14 land in your deck.
It's true.
I wonder if Owen will just throw Sand Strangler into play here.
He could, but there's no kind of rush on it, I guess. So
Well, he has Overcome in his hand.
Right, but I mean, Yoger's still at 20. It's not like he's putting any pressure on. But he has, what, 3 deserts in his deck to draw to? And I guess if he finds a desert, he's still happy. He's got the Ceradon.
Well, the thing is also, if Owen draws a land, attack with Sand Strangler is really good, right? Like, in theory. Right. I mean, from our perspective, it's, because of the 3-2. Like, we see the Tormented Venom, so whatever, but...
it's interesting that Yoger doesn't choose to do it on his turn, because now if Owen draws the land, then I guess, as you say, attack with the Sand Strangler.
But it's pretty good for Yoger. Like, he attacks with Sand Strangler, Owen attacks with Sand Strangler, Yoger gets to block and sort of eat Owen's turn.
Well, but that means he's killing the Sand Strangler, not the 3-2 with the Torment.
Well, that's true. That's true. Wow. Yeah, I would have been surprised if the 3-2 attacked.
Again, Yoger knows Owen doesn't have any tricks, so...
And now he's just got creatures, I mean...
Right, yeah, which is going to be tough for Yoger's lands to deal with.
So Yoger probably will kill the 3-3?
I think I killed 3-2 here. It seems like that's going to be more dangerous the longer game goes.
Maybe. Okay.
Yoger's basically banking on drawing Sandworm Convergence. That's a pretty good draw, too.
Yep. It's like, now it's like sort of hoping Owen draws, I don't know.
Right. Maybe he'll have the read and just fire breathe here.
Yeah, I don't think so. Well, Sifterworm could do some work. Well, Granted, this is such a stupid card.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, it's just so unreasonable. Doesn't really, it's just so good on its own, and then like kind of you get the back end. But like it would be a very good card versus black one without the aftermath half.
Yeah. Yoger is somehow managing to draw lands when it sounds like he has very few left in his library. I think Owen will just play this.
Yeah, it's an interesting decision here because like he knows Yoger's not got anything going on. He's got inevitability to draw those lands. But yeah, I guess playing the Sifterworm this turn puts a lot of pressure on because he has the lethal Overwhelm next turn.
Yeah.
And interestingly, he's not attacking to avoid giving Yoger a draw at Sandworm Convergence.
But now if he doesn't attack, it's not lethal. Unless I'm mistaken.
9, 15 minus 3 is 12. Yeah, you're right. I guess he's just going to see what he finds with Sifterworm, then decide.
Yeah, I'm curious. Rampaging Hippo. Interesting. Sure. Not very good against what Owen's got right now.
Yeah.
So I guess Owen's just going to try to win in one turn. If he didn't attack last turn,
right, attacking here doesn't make sense.
Well, I guess it does because, I mean,
right. Yoger has cards other than.
Also now Yoger's just going to lose if he draws Sandworm Convergence, right? Like if his turn,
yeah, it's just bigger guys.
If his turn is Sandworm Convergence, he's just going to lose anyway. I mean, Owen's going to have 12 power and trample without casting Overwhelm.
Right, yeah. So 16
whatever.
power.
I don't know if Yoger has any outs, given that he... What the heck? Wow.
That was a lot of land.
Yeah, sure was.
So it says he has 17 land. All right. That's not 14.
No, 17 land, 2 amulets, and a manolith, plus like an... Okay, he has a lot of mana. which is fine. But that's a lot more than 14, yeah.
Mhm.
Looks
So
like
do you-
Owen has the hope he doesn't dry plan. Ooh, Sun-Scorched Desert. Get in there for one, yeah.
Yeah. Now, does Yoger want to bring in the meteor storm to deal with all of Owen's little creatures?
Heaven to Earth or whatever.
Yeah, sorry.
That's a pretty good card if you can cast it.
It's kind of tough off of just single sources. He doesn't have the gift of Ronus to help him.
He has the 2/4.
Right, yeah.
Um, I don't think he'll bring it in because honestly, if he thought like I don't think that's better against Owen's deck than an average deck. In
right,
fact,
that's true. Yeah,
it might be
keep it worse. Yeah,
right.
it doesn't get any benefit out of the front end, and
Right.
yeah, slow, and he needs to find double red. Well, Owen can put a lot of pressure on him.
So if he didn't think it was good enough to start, I'd be surprised if he ordered it in here.
Mhm.
Though I mean, that's. Pretty slow hand for Owen and pretty awkward hand for Yoger.
Yeah, seemed. So Yoger
I mean-
keeps hoping he can cycle into forest, and then
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
if Yoger's planes were a forest, he effectively has a perfect hand.
right.
But as it stands, he gets one cycle at it.
Whereas there's Owen drawing the mountain that he needs.
Yeah.
Yeah, his hand improved significantly. Yoger before had a chance to Owen kind of stumble for a while, but now
Yeah,
this is
right.
a very good draw that's going to be hard to keep up with.
I think like it's going to be very hard to win for Yoger if he doesn't play a forest on his third turn here.
Yeah, absolutely. Because yeah, if he does go like Hapatra into Soul Stinger, then he's got a lot of
Totally
games.
fine. Manolith? Oh,
Not going to do it.
that was like the back door if he drew a planes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's in big trouble now because
Right, yeah, because he's going to be able to deem worthy of Hapatra before it gets online.
actually forest play Prowler is not that bad. Like Owen doesn't really have a great attack against Forest Prowler.
That's true. And
It's
yeah,
probably-
next turn go
I guess he
Manolith
does have.
into
I guess
Prowler.
his attack is probably
He can
just
just exert and attack with the first strike.
Crocodile of the Crossing and attack with
Oh, that's true.
that and
An exerted Bitterblade Warrior, maybe,
Yeah.
or just the 5/4.
I think probably both. I mean, what are you hoping for? So Yoger blocks, prevents 4, takes 3, I think, goes to 15, but he gets 2 draws.
And doesn't hit.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah, this is going to be rough because he's going to play the Trial of Strength, hoping to block. It's going to get Deem Withered, and
Yeah,
he's going to die in a couple turns.
yeah. I mean, he could have drawn if he could have drawn something like land and
Right, yeah, if
basically-
you go like Land, Manolith, Prowler, he's got something, but it's still the Overwhelm was going to kill him.
yeah.
Owen's draw was just very good once he found
Yeah.
that mount.
Grind into dust, maybe? Yeah, that's not going to do it. It's just like play a Patra, die to overwhelm.
Yep. Well, that was quick.
Yep. What's going on with Reed? Sounds like they're in the third game. So, not sure.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to hop over there pretty quickly because this one's going to be done in a hurry.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter what Yoger does. He's going to lose no matter. Like, Owen can't even not kill him based on the cards in hand, I guess.
Yeah, there's like 15 power of trample coming in. Or,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh, and
don't-
his Sun-Scorched
that'll-
Desert for the extra one. Owen's going to go for
Sure.
Straggler, or discard, or exert.
Could have discarded the Overwhelm there. That would have been fun. Yep.
Well, that happens, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Um,
and Owen's deck's quite good. Like, it's very good at doing that, like in a team draft, especially when you can have kind of a very fast, aggressive, consistent deck. Like, it's rough.
Yeah, my deck was not so fast, consistent, or focused, but I don't mind
would
3
say that.
colors in this format, to be honest with you.
No, I don't either. I think it's very doable. But yeah, can get run over when things don't kind of go your way.
For sure, yeah. If you don't get the right fixing, that's when you really have trouble. That's when you really train wreck a draft. You just die. Like that actually happened to me against Yoger. I had 7 lands. I couldn't cast 2 of my spells, and it's like that's a pretty big problem when that comes up.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly, I'm not promoting my luck. I'm, just pointing out the issue. You play like, my deck had 4 sources of red and not counting creatures and Manolith. Had 4 red producing lands and 2 double red cards. So.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we're going to try to hop over to the Reed and Micron game as soon as we can. Oh, looks like they're starting game 3 soon.
Mike's deck looked pretty good. He actually got a little bit unlucky against me also. Kind of in both the games I won, he stalled a bit.
Right, yeah. I saw the third game where he didn't play a spell, but
Right. Yeah, and the third game was egregious, but in the first game he stalled a bit, and then that was before we had deck lists, and he really just lost basically on the spot to Sweltering Suns.
Right, yeah, that one's tough for his deck to beat.
Yeah, and I kept 2 5-hour creatures in play, so.
There was one turn in game 2 that was particularly interesting where you chose to play the 2/4 that searches for an embalm or.
And then when I could have killed his 1/1 and shuffled it in.
Yeah, exactly. You could have wrathed and shuffled in his graveyard. I mean, as it happened. Okay.
I did think about it. I don't know why I decided not to do it, but I'm sure I should have done it because both my teammates said they would have done it after the match. So I don't.
I mean, like you had a 2/4 that was going to live through the Sweltering Sun, so like he could, commit more to the board. But it was also like he was pretty clearly on empty and just going to try to make a big double striker next turn, kind of force you to jump attack.
Well, I didn't have to block it. I could have just taken 2 again.
Right. Yeah.
And done it the following turn. And if he drew another creature, I'd probably get it. The only reason I ended up blocking is because I drew the puncturing blow.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, whatever, this is fine.
Yeah, exactly. And then he needed a big flyer that lives through Sweltering Sun, so it's very unlikely.
I did see that in the previous game, so maybe I still should have played differently, but whatever. I was maybe too greedy. Maybe I thought I could get another, like next turn. If I didn't end up blocking, maybe next turn if he drew a creature, like a normal sized creature, he plays it. I'm not sure. Maybe I should have just not wasted my bigger removal spell because I had forgotten in the moment that I had seen him shuffle the 4/4 flyer in the first game, seen him cycle it. So maybe it was a mistake.
Mm-hmm. I
didn't have any way left in my deck to beat it either. After I could have maybe just shuffled and tried to draw my puncturing glow again or something.
Right.
I could try to race it. That's about it. But
yeah, tough. It was a short clock. Yeah, especially I guess when he drew the arrest too.
Right. Looks like they're getting set up. We had a minor technical difficulty on switching to the games, but I don't think they've started it. And I think we will get it shortly when we can. So, to all those who don't know out there, Rich recently became a dad.
It's true.
Happy fatherhood.
Yeah, thank you. It's kind of an exciting time in my life. On one hand, it means I've missed the last 2 Pro Tours, but it's well worth it. Very happy to have a big, healthy son.
Yeah.
Maybe someday we'll be playing Pro Tours of his own.
Yeah, that's a long ways away. I guess maybe not. Maybe like 12, 13 years.
Yeah, I was 15 at my first Pro Tour. I'm sure he can beat that.
Yeah, it was probably something like that, 15, 16. Rome night, yeah. We're old. We're really old.
Yeah, it's been around for a while. All right, here we go.
We're going to head down and watch Game 3, potential final game of the night, Reed against Mike. All right, welcome back. It sounds like they're in progress. Looks like Mike's ahead. We couldn't get, unfortunately, Mike's hand cam up, so we're just going to be able to see Reed's hand cam for now, and play Magic the Puzzling with Mike. Looks like Mike only has 2 cards. I hope they're not good.
Right, yeah. If Mike's out of gas, then Reed has a chance this game, because that Desert's Hold's going to be very good in his kind of defensive posture, but
right.
Another creature that he's going to have to fight through.
So I can't really see that well, but it looks like in the graveyard, Reed has 2 creatures. One's a Festering Mummy, and one is...
Desert.
Desert, yeah. Okay. So, Festering Mummy, actually a pretty good one to have in there, in my opinion.
Right, yeah, because he's going to be able to replay it the turn he casts Wander in Death.
Right, exactly.
And yeah, the Desert Hold there was huge there to stop the giant first striker that was going to kind of run right through him. One of Reed's very few answers to a giant first strike creature.
And also, Reed lucky to have his Desert in place, so he actually gains 3 life, the upside of the card. So Reed might block here the Unwavering Initiate and set up casting the Wander in Death, playing the Festering Mummy, which will sort of, give him an answer to
the
Unwavering Initiate again.
Mike's turn is probably just going to be flashback the Unwavering Initiate.
Very likely. Oh, a bit better.
Fire that's tough for Reed to deal with here.
So I wonder if Reed cycles this Horror of the Broken Land. I think he might. Guess not.
Yeah, no, I think it makes sense to hold on to it because he'd rather just play it this turn if he can, because that'll stop the mummy from attacking. Although I guess it is important for him to just cycle into things and try to find an answer to that angel. He has a 21 though, so he does have some time.
Yeah, the other thing is this is a pretty potent combination. The Unwavering Mummy that he can Wander in Death and the Accursed Horde. Like he can just attack with indestructible lifelinkers.
Right, okay, yeah, the Mummy and the Horde. Yeah.
It's slow, certainly, but he's only taking 3 a turn. He has some time to set it up.
Yeah, indeed. I thought you were saying that the horror could attack, but yeah, no, that's...
No, the Accursed Horde.
Only it needs to be zombies. Yeah. Right, yeah, this is going to take a while to set it up, but yeah, as I say, he's only taking 3 a turn, and once he's got it set up, it's pretty hard for Mike to deal with it. So, Death Touch, indestructible, lifelink.
Right. So I'd be curious if Mike is able to get one more evasive creature in play.
That's sort of evasive, kind of.
Yeah, no. The problem is the Wander in Death for the Festering Mummy.
Yeah, you're right.
Wouldn't be surprised to see Reed just get in there with the Accursed Horde right here.
It's fairly aggressive. Kind of opens up Mike to attack with all his creatures. Even if Reed does kind of get the Festering Mummy back.
Yeah, I guess it is pretty aggressive. I mean, Mike is on empty. It's
Okay, sorry, I got Horde and Horror confused again. Yes.
Oh, sorry.
The Horde is a very reasonable attack.
It's probably my enunciation.
No. They're just very similar words.
So now I think Reed still just is going to play the 1/1 this turn.
Mm-hmm. Because with the land next turn, he could play the Mummy and then activate both it and the Horde.
Wow.
Oh, all right. He's trying to set up his combo quickly. So this certainly gives Mike an attack to get in with his Burning Fist guy and kind of use all the lands in his hand effectively, presumably his lands.
Yeah, depending on what he drew for sure.
But yeah, he's going to get a decent amount of damage in this turn because, almost no matter what his hand, he's probably going to attack with everything. He's I think he wants to sacrifice one of his 3 threes to get the 3 damage in, there's not really going to be a better opportunity.
Well, he wants to be careful that he doesn't just get crunched by the horror too. Maybe. I mean, he knows about the festering mummy though. So he's not. He's. Yeah, you're probably right. I think we might actually see that. I mean, if Reed gets to eat whatever, probably the vigilance creature,
Right,
and then
like
take
12
something
in the
like
process.
yeah.
This would kind of shock me if the first striker doesn't get in here.
Yeah, I mean, what's Mike worried about? Double block?
Right, like he must recognize kind of the combo, the unstoppable life-licking zombies that are going to be coming at him.
Maybe he drew something.
I guess he could maybe drew the 4/4 flyer for 6. That would make sense. It's got to be that, right?
Yeah, I would think. I mean,
or not.
That seems a bit better. Just as 2 damage to me.
Yeah, exactly. I don't see what else it's going to be doing this game.
I think Reed probably gets to attack with just a cursed horde, and
right. Yeah. Mike presumably won't block, and then it'll. Oh. Okay.
That seems a bit aggressive.
Yeah, he's using kind of committing all his mana here.
I guess whatever. Like all he needs is 1 mana to play the mummy to really make Mike's attacks a lot harder.
Right, yeah, and like so even if Mike were to kind of put the 3/3 in front of the 2/3 and the 3/2 in front of the 3/3, we can pay 4 to indestructible both of them, and then so he's got 2 left over to either lifelink or play his festering mummy.
Yeah, which I mean he's at 12. Like he does want to start gaining life, but looks like Mike didn't block at all.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay, I guess, yeah, they can gain Death Touch as well, so
right.
Don't really get a freebie block.
Just seems to me that Mike needs to sort of try to win with tempo. Like, I don't know. I don't know his exact list. I could go look, but I don't think he's going to win by racing. Like, he's going to have to make Reed commit some mana and try to get big attacks in or something.
Right. The one card that I think he might have in his hand that would kind of make sense is a card familiar to you as Led Astray, which I believe won you a Team Pro Tour once upon a time.
Led Astray.
Jeru's Renunciation, is it?
Oh, tap two creatures?
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well,
it leaves him 1 short now, but maybe...
No, it doesn't, does it? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. No, because he has...
6,
he has
9.
the Minotaur.
Right, 13, 15, yeah.
So if he has that, it's over. I don't think Mike would. Well, Mike's internet wasn't that great, but I don't think it will take much longer if he has it.
Right.
Yeah.
Just trying to slow roll Reed here.
No, definitely not. I just mean earlier, like
right,
he was, during our games, he was.
There's a reason we can't see his hand.
Yeah.
But I mean, that would make sense for why he didn't attack with the first striker last turn if he was protecting that. But clearly he wouldn't just be sitting there if he actually had it. So, who knows?
Did Led Astray have cycling?
No. This is a significantly better card than the Lead Ashtray.
The Lead Ashtray, huh?
Well, but that did happen, like, at, what was it, one of the PT Bostons, right? Didn't, like, Matt or Brock win kind of the finals with it?
No, Brock won the finals with Titanic Bullvox. That I'm sure of.
Right, okay.
Bang.
So that's kind of a good draw. It could be a lifelinking unblockable fire, and it also stops the angel.
So if Mike's play is no blocks, what's Reed's play?
Right. 3 life and play a flyer.
Yeah, sounds fine. Six life and play a
Then play a rat
rat, sure.
or a mummy. Yeah, because this kind of gets him out of range of anything like Giroux's Renunciation.
Right.
Yeah, and if this is just Mike's attack, then this game's over, really.
Yeah, there's just nothing he can really do. It's like, I mean...
Yeah. So yeah, he starts getting to having to chump block the hordes. No.
I don't know. I want to see Mike's list for a second, see if there's anything that jumps out. Let's see. Nope.
Yeah.
Maybe if Mike drew his Desert's Hold, even then, at this point, the 3/3 attacking indestructibles are too good.
Right, yeah. Reed's already gained the life that he needed. Yeah, there's just the one turn where he needed the tap 2 guys.
Yep.
Short of that, it's just not going to work. All right.
Something. This probably... I
can just make the same attack, right, with the 2 3/3s.
Yeah, he could attack with the horror now, though.
That's true.
Like, the horror's lethal. So,
right.
You probably get a 2-for-1 out of the horror. Could he... Yeah. So 2 creatures have to be blocked. 1 has to be the horror. I mean, presumably you double block. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I mean,
yeah, and then a 3/3 and 2/2 are going to go in front of the horror.
Yeah. Now it's like Reed cycles Stir the Sands, I guess, and gives his blocked 3/3 indestructible.
Yeah. And then yeah, Mike's board just starts crumbling.
And he goes to 2. So next turn, Reed has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lethal attackers.
4, but doesn't really matter.
No, the cycled Stir the Sands is...
Right, but the horror's still going to die.
Oh, right. Yeah, you're right.
If we're disconnected or something.
No, Reed, trust me, Reed is never one to not be precise. He's right now, I'll tell you 100% what Reed is doing. Figuring out if there's any way, any combination of cards Mike can have to win if he cycles the Stir the Sands and doesn't gain life. So Reed
determined there is.
I guess he determined he'd rather have a flyer in play.
Yeah. Could have a Lettuce Ray Trumpet Blast parlay.
Yeah.
Would that do it?
Nope. 17.
6, yeah. 10, yeah.
Not even 15. 6, 10, 13, 15. Yeah.
I think. All right. This is the most fun part of commentary, right?
Oh yeah, I love it.
One player just can't possibly win, but it's going to take a few turns.
Yeah. It's hard too because it's like, what should Reed do? It's like, oh, well, it just doesn't matter. He should attack with some amount of things.
Yeah.
And then.
Yeah, he really could just kind of play any of his cards in any order, and
as long as he doesn't actively try to lose, he's
right, and just make a bunch of jump attacks. Yeah. Cast Stir the Sands, then attack with a bunch of creatures.
So.
So, yeah, have to block the flyer, presumably. Well, you have to block everything.
Yeah.
The double striker is going to get in front of one.
Okay, so you just make all 3 indestructible, and that's it.
Yep.
I would say, yeah, the hordes probably need to be indestructible first.
Right, and then you could choose to do Death Touch on the flyer instead of indestructible. Either way.
Sure.
Okay. Past my bedtime.
Oh yeah, what time is it?
Almost 11.
Wow.
Yeah. They're long nights with many interruptions.
Oh yeah, I can only imagine. I remember having a puppy, and I mean that was.
Well, at least this game, and I suppose this draft is ending this turn. So, congratulations. Good luck
Thank
in
you.
the semifinals,
Thank
whatever
you.
that may be.
Thank you very much.
And good luck at the upcoming Grand Prix and Pro Tour.
Thank you very much. I will need it. Good games to you guys as well.
So, yeah, looks like this is about to end. So there's no Team Draft Super League next week on account of the Pro Tour, but everyone's away kind of preparing. But I think we're back the following week, which will be the 1st of August.
I'm not sure. First of August, confirmed we are back, but a late start.
Oh, did I lie? We did not, in fact, end this turn.
No, I'm not sure what happened, but
Found something else to play around. Brute strength and
Brute strength. Brute strength and brute strength.
Would that do it? No, I think that would leave him one short.
10,
Or
9, yeah.
10. Yeah,
9.
no, it would be 9 twice. Yeah.
Yeah, 9 and 9, yeah. All right, this turn, maybe. Maybe it's safe. All right. Good job, Owen and Reed. So I think that's going to do it for tonight on the Team Draft Super League. Thanks to Goat Stew. Good games to everybody. Especially thank you all for tuning in, and we will see you next time.
All right. Have a good night.